Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams, settled at just over 5,000 feet, and we have a game that will live up to the altitude. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the BYU Cougars, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Colorado State Rams. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Rams about to kick it away and get this season started. And he's going to bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So BYU's offense will go to work first. To the ground with the back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. 3rd down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Bachmeier. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Makes the grab, it's Bachmeier. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Going to the running game. Turning it on! All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Cougars are marching down the field. He'll pull it on the read. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the middle. It's complete. And they're able to make the tackle. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll run it from the gun. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. BYU with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Looking to fire. Puts it out of the air. Good, solid tackle. And the Cougars really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They want to throw it. Here comes the heat. On the run, fires downfield. Soft spot in the middle. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cougars!
You talk about ball control offense. This offense just held the ball for the whole 1st quarter and then some. Strung a drive together, making the great plays when they needed them. That's a great opening statement from this offense.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So the 16-play drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Rams offense will go to work for the first time today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Back to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Got his man in the middle.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Caught over the middle, it's ball. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. That's reeled in. It's Winfield. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's ball. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The Rams headed quickly to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Hansen. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Catch in the middle, it's Hansen. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Looking to throw. Back's looking for the goal line. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
What a play by the defense. With their backs against the wall in a goal line type situation, they're able to force a fumble and jump on it. That is how you change momentum in a game.
They are backed up. Defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. They'll go to the ground. Past the first down marker and still running. Inside the 20, stopped at the 19 as they try to get a score on the board before the half. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Fort Collins. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move-the-chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. And with that, let's send it back to our team at sunny Lubick Field.
BYU about to kick it off to open the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Back to pass, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Snags it over the middle. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. To the air on first down. Safe completion on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Wants to fire on second down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And the defense comes up with the sacks. And this defense has been dialed in all day. Really, really good job. This offense is going to have to find something different, do something to try to stretch this D and make them feel uncomfortable.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got a man, it's Marshall. He cannot get there, it'll be fourth down. And the Rams will punt this one away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Looking downfield on first down. Right on the money. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Throws to the wideout. This time on target. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Caught in the backfield, it's Hagan. On the sweet spin, and he's free. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. We've reached the break. BYU is on top. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks, it's first down. give to the running back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stats.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The give to the tailback. There he goes. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cougars.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Rutgers proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Scarlet Knights team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Another incompletion on third down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. The play action fake. He's going to throw deep right side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. The 20. Touchdown, BYU! And they turn it into a defensive score.
That just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth.
BYU 21, Colorado State 0.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Pulls it in. It's Winfield. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Rams come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Makes the grab. It's McNeil. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Rams are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Hand off from the shotgun. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Throws toward the end zone. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Using the quick game.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the 4th quarter.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on, keep working on them, keep developing.